Hello, my name is Emerson Gibin, and I'm responsible for the Central Research Group in IDC Latin America. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the Latin American IT market. Latin America is one of the most dynamic emerging regions of the world. Together with Asia and Eastern Europe, it is helping the world to present one of the most prosperous periods ever. In our region, we also have one of the BRIC countries, Brazil. Together with Russia, India, and China, it is one of the biggest emerging countries in the globe and receives the attention from all international companies and investors. No company must lose the opportunity to be present here and to be one of the first. For this reason, also the IT market in these countries is growing much faster than in other developed regions like Western Europe or the United States. Even if Latin America only represents nowadays 3% of the worldwide IT market, IDC expects the IT investments in the region to grow by more than 13% in 2007. And we must see double-digit growth rates until at least 2010. Meanwhile, in 2007, Western Europe, for example, will only see a 5% growth in their IT spending, and the US will also only increase their IT investments by 7%. This means that Latin America is closer to the other emerging regions of the world, like China or Eastern Europe, where both markets are expected to increase their IT spending by 16% in 2007. And other emerging countries like India or Turkey are growing their IT investments even faster, with 25% and 27% growth rates expected for this year. And to be able to support all the new investments they are receiving from both international and local companies, as well as by their local governments, these emerging countries need more IT infrastructure than ever. This is one of the reasons we can see their hardware markets more dynamic than the ones in other regions of the world. Another reason for this is that emerging markets like Latin America still have the investments very much concentrated in more basic IT items like PCs or printers, for example, while more developed economies usually spend much more in software and IT services. In 2006, the hardware market accounted for more than 52% of the IT spending in Latin America, while in the US it accounted for only 31%. Another incentive for the hardware market in Latin America recently has been the popularization of IT consumer products like PCs, printers, handhelds, and digital cameras. There are three main factors that contributed for these products to become more popular and accessible in the region. Number one, prices have decreased sharply during the last few years. Number two, the habits have changed, and now people from all classes exchange emails and pictures using the internet. And children do their homework also using the information from the internet. All these products and gadgets are almost necessary to our day-to-day life now. And not only to the highest classes in Latin America, as it used to be, but to most of the classes nowadays. And finally, vendors and retail shops found a way to reach the lower classes by offering appropriate financing, where the customer can pay installments for months or even years. The sales of PCs are expected to grow a healthy 16% in value during 2007, which means the increase in units sold will be even higher. Also, the sales of handhelds, for example, are expected to grow 58% in value this year in Latin America. But we can already see a trend also in Latin America, and developing countries like Brazil and Mexico also need more and more sophisticated IT solutions each day. In Brazil, IT services already accounted for 41% of the IT investment in 2006. Companies here need not only PCs, printers, and servers anymore, but now they also need complex solutions involving software and IT services. Another important fact about the Latin America region is that the small and medium businesses are growing their IT spending faster than the segment of large companies. It means that vendors must be prepared to offer the appropriate solutions to companies that range from 10 to 500 employees. Otherwise, they will miss a great opportunity to expand their client base. In 2006, the segment of companies of more than 500 employees was still responsible for more than half, or 58% of the total IT spending in Latin America. But SMBs in the region are expected to increase their IT spending by an average of 16% yearly for the next 4 years, while the large businesses are expected to increase it by less than 11%. And finally, talking about vertical segments in Latin America, we can see that manufacturing and finance are the segments that spend the most in it, each contributing with over 17% of the total IT spending in the region. But the highest growth in spending is expected to come from the consumer segment, which will increase its spending in IT by an average of 16% over the next 4 years, and by 2010 will already be the biggest spender in IT in the region, with over 10 billion spent in IT yearly.